Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Lawrence County School Superintendent Dr. Dan Brigman, West Lawrence High School Principal Mr. Clifford Garnto, and Band Booster President Ms. Darlene Nobles, please welcome to the field one of the many prides of Lawrence County, the West Lawrence High School Raider Brigade. We are very proud to bring to you this evening our annual Patriotic and Mass Band performance. This evening's show is a tribute to those who have served or are currently serving in the United States Armed Services. The brigade is under the field direction of Drum Majors Ryland Jackson, Tim Hall, and Logan Harrell. The brigade opens this evening with a rousing rendition of You're a Grand Old Flag, followed by America the Beautiful. World War I, also known as the Great War or the War to End All Wars, lasted from July 28, 1914 to November 11, 1918. It was one of the largest and most costly wars ever fought and included some 9 million combatants. American involvement began in 1917 and continued to the end of the war, with an estimated 4.7 million men and women serving. The brigade pays tribute to the memory of these men with the World War I era hit song, Over There, and It's a Long Way to Tipperary. America is a nation that has always been willing and able to pay the price that our freedoms demand. That price is paid by her sons and daughters at home, abroad, or on distant battlefields. The freedoms that we enjoy today would not be possible if it weren't for the veterans past and present. Tonight, we take great pride in honoring those who have served in the United States of in the Armed Forces of the United States, and ask that you stand when we perform your branch service song so that you may be recognized and be thanked for your service. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, these brave men and women have fought and made us proud. They are the few, the proud, the United States Marines. From the courageous pilots and their screaming engines to the tireless work of the ground support divisions, we honor those who have helped keep the skies pure, the United States Air Force. Patrolling proudly in ships and aircraft of red and white, keeping our shipping lanes clear and protected, the brave men and women of the United States Coast Guard. From the Pacific to the Atlantic, the Mediterranean and Persian Gulf, the seas are always secure when they're at work. The United States Navy. Beginning with the soldiers of General Washington, we honor those who have always made sure that caissons go rolling along. The United States Army. How about a big hand for our men and women of the United States military? It is in your honor we present to you a vocal tribute performed by members of the Southwest Lawrence Elementary Choir under Miss Sylvia Falk, Northwest Lawrence Elementary Choir under Miss Rachel Davis, West Lawrence Middle School Choir under Dr. Angela Greasy, and the West Lawrence High School Choir under Dr. Matthew Kirsty. Please enjoy Land That We Love. Gentlemen, big hand for our combined choirs. We also want to say thank you to the Northwest and Southwest cheerleaders for being out here with us. Mr. Touchberry, lay them off the field, please.
You wouldn't buy a gallon of milk and immediately pour 70% of it out, would you? Then why would you do that with power for your home? 70% of electricity is lost on the way to your house, making it only 30% efficient. But natural gas is 92% efficient. Electricity is good to power your lights and electronics, but using natural gas for certain appliances is the most cost-effective, energy-efficient, and environmentally friendly mix for your home. Use it, don't lose it. Choose the right energy mix. Choose natural gas.
There's always one team that will come through.
Dublin Chevrolet!
From our Chevy Cruze to our Silverado, we've got what it takes to score.
Dublin Chevrolet, the only dealer you'll ever need.
I couldn't have said that better myself.
Tonight, we take a moment to remember those who fought, served bravely, and gave their lives in service to our country. There is no more costly a sacrifice than one can make than to lay their life at the altar of freedom. In May 1915, during World War I, Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae wrote the poem In Flanders Field after presiding over the funeral of a friend and fellow soldier.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the lark still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
pride and dedication of our service members never fade as time grows on. We should always be grateful for their time and dedication to preserve our liberties. If you know a veteran or a current service member, let them know how much you appreciate them. And to all the veterans here tonight, thank you for your service to our great nation. The Brigade closes out our show tonight with a patriotic favorite with some help from West Lawrence High School Chorus Director, Matthew Kersey. Please enjoy God Bless the USA.
If tomorrow all these things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my God above to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Oh, there's pride in every American heart. It's time we stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. Thank you, Brigade.